Yo, what's up everyone? Thanks for tuning in again to another trade recap. If you are new here, this is a day trading channel. I particularly trade the small cap stocks for a lot of different plays, for a lot of scalp trades, momentum plays, and every day I'm in the market, I do a recap for you guys so you can check out what I traded and see where I sit on my stats. So today, we're green today. I'm up 178 bucks, and to be honest, that's just a tiny little amount in relation to kind of my trading, but it's green, so I'll take it. Today was kind of boring, to be honest. I felt like the overall market, there was just a lot of stuff that was bleeding off. Let's look at the SPY. Yeah, from yesterday, we had a huge drop in the opening today, and it just traded sideways. But in the small cap world, I didn't really see many opportunities anywhere else. So let's go over today's trades. Let's look at my performance real quick. Here is the performance. I did not have very many trades. I traded SQBG, APDN, and BGI. So yeah, just a few trades up here. And you know, there were decent sized trades, I guess, for not having that many. So, you know, being up 178, that's much better than yesterday. Yesterday was horrible. I traded a lot more yesterday, and I went negative all the way down to negative 400 bucks. Finished the day 15 bucks yesterday. So I dug out of a hole, and today up 178. So anyways, that's it. Let's dive into the trades real quick. SQBG. This one was a little tough for me because I just was not interested in this stock until a little bit later. So here's the yearly chart on it. I just didn't see anything really impressive. It's been, you know, just on the downfall for such a long time. It did hit a nice spike here in, you know, previous times. Here's one here, here's one here, but they're all kind of smaller spikes, and the stock goes right back to where it was trading before. So anyways, when I was looking at it today, I just didn't seem very impressive, and it eventually worked its way up to being the leader stock in the small cap world. So I took a stab at it. That was my first trade. Decent sized trade. I think it was up like 56, what was it, 56 bucks? Yeah, on one trade, so that's decent. But after that, I just didn't see anything else on it. So I traded it at 1652. See the timestamp on here, 11:25. Yeah, right at the top of this thing. As you can see, I just I wanted to see, you know, we got to this area, and I was kind of looking at this area thinking it might be nice to step into this one if it wants to break, and it ended up breaking a little too quick for me, and I couldn't get in time, so I just let it go because I thought it might reverse pretty hard after hitting its high, but it kept going. And so I was looking for an entry. It was just tough to kind of find one with this thing continuously moving up. And so anyways, yeah, I got in at 1652, got out at 1671 for that trade there. Glad I did because it did reverse pretty hard. Had a huge red candle on the backside there. So let me know if you got caught in that. You know, sometimes they're tricky because you just don't know where the top is, and that's why sometimes I like my strategy where I get in and get out so quickly that even if I am trading somewhere near the top, you know, going in and going out so quickly, I'm not holding it and not holding that risk of it just falling through. So yeah. Anyways, I switched gears, moved on over to APDN. This one, the ticker looks pretty familiar. I know I've probably traded this in the past. Let's look at the yearly chart here. It's had definite pop-ups in the past, pretty good runs. overall, the whole chart here is just trending down, you know, so that's what you got to be careful of. But I think for day traders, this is kind of what you're looking for, in the sense that you're looking for something that is notorious for moving up fast and riding those waves. But when you scale out, you know, on a yearly term here, you can see this like stock is just worthless to actually hold long term. It's just constantly downhill. So anyway, I was kind of looking at this graph, and I really wasn't expecting much out of it because it didn't seem like anything else in the market was moving. So I traded it a few times. Let's see. Some of the areas, 749. Okay. Once again, I didn't really commit to this thing till it was later in its stages. So I started trading it around the 740, 750, 760 areas, all in here. But we just didn't get any follow through on it. There were a few opportunities, but it did not continue on. It just broke down and headed south. And so when I was done with that one, moved on over to BGI. This one was pretty dangerous. This was like a pop yesterday. This thing just couldn't sustain the volume. It had a run up here. First, to begin with, there wasn't any volume really in the prior portion of the day here. Just, you could tell, just nothing, not moving much. So it's not easy to get in and out when there's not much volume. And right here, we had this nice spike up, and I kind of missed that spike up, but I did see it, so I was looking at an opportunity to maybe catch the backside up for a pop, and it was pretty dangerous. I did average down into it, and we finally got a little pop right in here, and I think that's where I sold. So a little bit dangerous because it didn't have the follow through, but I was able to still profit on that one with that candle right there, just by averaging down, and got a nice super low buy on this candle, and eventually sold. Let me see where I sold. 198. Yeah, so I sold right at the top of that candle, which was good, and got out of there because after that it just faded and nothing good on that one. So anyways, that's kind of where I'm ending the day here. It's a nice short recap. To be honest, let's look at the calendar here. I'm kind of okay, so last month, April, was just super slow, having 4 days of, it looks like 3. No, there was 4 days. I don't know why this is green. That's probably my conditional form. Anyways, I had 4 days of no trades last month and felt it was choppy and slow. And last week was actually, you know, I was on vacation last week, but there was quite a bit of momentum. But today, or at least this week so far, yesterday just felt like nothing, not much to trade, and today kind of felt the same way. And oh man, I'm just kind of tired of it. I want that momentum back, but you know, sometimes you got to be patient. You got to wait on the market to move in the right direction and capitalize on it. So anyways, I'm sitting up $193, and I'm not necessarily really happy with that. Well, it's good to be green. 193 is really nothing. I mean, if you go back and look, like last week, you know, I had a $600 red day, a 222 red day. So, you know, to be up 193 this week is really nothing. That's not even, I haven't even really built a cushion. You know, because if I have a red day this week, something like, I don't know, 200, 500, I'm not in a good position. I'm definitely negative. So I've got to focus on building up the cushion much bigger for this week to put on the profits. The problem is trying to find the opportunities. I just couldn't find anything today that was worthy of really going in big and making some big money off of it. So that's really all I got. So let me hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments how you guys did today. Did you get into some bad habits? Did you overtrade? Did you go super red? Did you hold some stuff you shouldn't have been holding? Let me know. I've been there plenty of times, and sometimes it's nice to share our, as nice as it is to share our wins, sometimes sharing our losses and our things we screwed up on, it's kind of good in the sense that we get that second chance to analyze them and think about them and try to focus on what we can do better in the future. So anyways, I hope that helps for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. So please make sure, if you're new to the channel, to subscribe and like this channel, because I do this every single day and you don't want to miss out on these recaps, especially when we get that good momentum back and start making some better money. So that's it for now. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday.